The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
Very good evening and welcome to the Love Talk Show.
Where you can learn the intelligent love.
Tonight, as you just saw in our intro of our program, tonight we're going to talk about how to learn to love.
Yeah, let's learn to love.
An intelligent love.
Exactly.
We are live here from the studios of the Liberty Radio
Yes.
in FPK.
Let's say good evening to everyone
Good
connected.
evening to those who are watching us. Tell us from where you are watching us. Which place here in UK, which branch?
Yeah.
Or perhaps you are watching us from another country. Right here, let us know from where. We have few people connect. We have Alex from SPK.
Yes.
We have Tara
from Plasto.
from Plasto.
Good
Good evening,
evening.
Tara. Good evening, Alex. May God bless both of you from the place where you are watching us. Let me, Chris, just show to them a few highlights. But our program tonight is going to be a bit interesting. We have here a theme, something that we are going to talk about, which is something that sometimes people, they really don't understand. How something that started strengthen or start crooked ended up strengthen.
Yeah, how to strengthen
Something that was crooked from
a
the beginning.
relationship that started crooked.
How is that? How is that possible? How can you make something straight? If it starts crooked, it can be straight? What do you say? You can write it here on the chat.
Yeah.
What do you say? We have here 7 Kings Connect.
Yeah.
Faith.
Vicky from Kilburn.
Victoria from Kilburn. God bless you. We have here as well Master Kenneth
7.
Osai Tutu from Edmonton.
Master Kenneth, yes.
Yeah.
Good evening to
Good
all
evening
of you.
to all of you. We are going to watch now just a highlight from the last love therapy. And after, I'm going to show you a very, very interesting video. And I want you to pay attention because in just a few minutes, we'll be speaking about it. Perhaps you are in a relationship that started crooked in a wrong way. Or you are trying to start something which this relationship also is too crooked from the beginning. Let's learn tonight. Let's learn to love.
Plan of the devil is to desecrate what is sacred in God's eyes. And one of the things that we know that God created was marriage. God is the author of marriage. And you see that nowadays marriage, it has a bad rep. Marriage has a bad reputation in the world. There are some people that you talk to and they say, well, 50% of marriages end in divorce. That's the kind of thing of people say outside. I've had people who got married in the church whose families weren't happy. And they said, look, my son is too young, my daughter is too young. You should live, you should taste the world, experience the world. In past generations, the earlier you would get married, the wiser you would seem, because you would be starting a family, building a family. You would start with nothing. You didn't own a home. You had nothing. You would put your, the lady, the young woman had her china, the plates and crockery. The man had a few things, and they put their things together and they started a home. And people would applaud you for that. Nowadays, marriage gets a bad rep. And of course, if we want to fix this, we have to go to the maker, the creator, the author of marriage. And that one is God. God is the one who created marriage. But of course, marriage has a bad rep. Why? Because those who started the marriage and things didn't go right is because God was lacking.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
We are back, and this wonderful seminar that Bishop James and Mrs. Elena, they are here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Last Thursday was very strong, Chris. It was very special. And for those who are here with us in this program now live, you will be able even to remember a few pieces there of the seminar because it was very strong. And I believe God has been helping many people with the love therapy seminars every Thursday, 8 p.m. Don't miss this Thursday. Okay? Vicky from Kilburn, she said, yes, it's possible. It's possible, even if it started crooked. We're going to play a video now for you to see. This video speaks about some famous people and relationship of the celebrities. But it's not really our standards. Or it's not really, perhaps it does not relate with you. But I want you to see, because many people also, Chris, I was thinking about this video we show every Monday in our program, How Learn to Love, about celebrities.
Yes.
We live in a world that people, they want to be someone they are not. No, they are never satisfied with themselves.
Yes.
For example, if I have, just an example, if I have a straight hair as I do, people say, no, my hair is not all right. I want to have it curly. Or if they have a curly hair, say, no, my hair is too curly. Let's make it straight.
Yes.
And when they look into celebrities, they are expecting perfection. They think that's people who seem so nice. They're always smiling on cameras. Look this actor, look that actress. And they don't realize that they are just pretending. They are just doing their work. Their work is to perform. Is a drama, is a performance all the time.
Yes.
But when you look at them in real life, their life is not well. It's a failure.
Yeah, they are humans as we are, and they will also go through problems as we are, right? Because even though they have fame and they are very known people and they have money, it's not everything.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see in that video.
And
Yes.
honestly, let me tell you
Beauty,
this.
they have beauty, money.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They lack the most important thing.
Exactly.
That perhaps you who is watching us, you have it. You don't need nothing of these people have, because you already have the most important thing. If you do, which is the Holy Spirit. Let's watch this video together, and we're going to be right back speak about this subject.
Great love does not always endure, and when it ends, it often causes significant pain. Even when relationships go awry, we ask ourselves, why did this have to happen? Entering a relationship impulsively, driven by passion, can lead to terrible results. For Katy Perry and Russell Brand, it took less than 2 years before they announced the end of their marriage. The pop star revealed to the Los Angeles Times about her ex-husband, "He didn't like the atmosphere of me being in charge on tour. That was really hurtful, and it felt very controlling, which was upsetting. My self-worth was in someone else's hands, which is never a good idea, because it can be taken away from you at any time. And it was shattered," added the singer. Russell, on the other hand, attributed the breakdown of their marriage to fame and their hectic lifestyles. Katy was obviously very occupied and busy. I was occupied and busy, though perhaps not to the same degree, I admit. Obviously, the marriage didn't last very long, and I believe that has something to do with the fluctuating nature of fame. During their marriage, it appeared that the couple was living a dream, but appearances can be deceptive. According to scientific research, passion triggers intense brain and hormonal activity, similar to that experienced in drug addiction. In this stage, criticism, common sense, and rationality regarding one's partner are significantly reduced, especially in the initial months, often leading to negative consequences.
We never go out of style. We never go out of style. You have that long hair.
At 34 years old, Taylor Swift is now considered the wealthiest singer in the world, with an estimated fortune of £1.2 billion. However, in matters of love, she has not demonstrated the same acumen that has brought her financial success. Her list of past romances is extensive, but each relationship has been relatively short-lived. Her first love, Joe Jonas, caused her a great deal of heartache. She then had a passionate romance with Taylor Lautner, whom she met on a film set. Following him came John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal, Harry Styles, Calvin Harris, Tom Hiddleston, Joe Alwyn, Matty Healy, and none of these relationships endured. Taylor Swift has publicly stated that she still believes in love, but her explanation in an interview seemed less than convincing. Even after love explodes into a million pieces and burns down, leaving you standing in the ashes of what it once was, wondering, why did I have to meet this person? Why did this happen? But then when you make eye contact with someone across the room, you fall in love again. Does she realize that passion and love are distinct emotions? Studies suggest that passion, this state of mental and physical upheaval, lasts an average of 2 years. Footballer Jermaine Defoe had a reputation for falling in love as frequently as he took to the pitch. There were numerous rumours of infidelity while he was still married to his ex-wife, Donna Tierney. His relationship with Alicia LeMay began shortly after his marriage ended, and it didn't last long. Soon after, he was seen with Paige Malaborn Edmondson. This suggests that passion and dreams alone are insufficient to sustain a relationship. And when the goal of happiness collapses, is there any way to straighten out what started off crooked? Keep watching to find out more on today's show.
Let's learn to love. Love Talk Show.
Wow, when we see videos and stories like that, and then we can, quickly come to our mind, our understanding, how difficult it is for the people who does not really have the faith that we do to understand what love is about. Love in people's head is the passion, the love at first sight.
Yes.
They look at someone, they like what they see, and as a result, they say, look, I love you, I'm gonna give my life to you. Is completely actions I would call irrational actions.
Yes.
Actions without thinking, Chris.
Yes.
And in this tonight program, we want to explain to you how something that starts, we can call based on a passion, based on a physical attraction, for example. How can you fix that, Chris?
Yes. So yes, first I see that passion is something that when people choose to be with someone out of the passion, they ended up being blind to the things that is right there in that person, because they allow their feelings, and our feelings, they are not always in harmony. It can
Not at all.
Be ups and down, as the own video showed. Passion can last 1 year, 2 year max, and sometimes even that. Sometimes not even that. So the passion is, some people get to experience that only until they get the person they want, and then after that they start to see that the flaw of this person, and they ended up just saying, I don't think I'm in the right relationship. So I believe first it's better to avoid a crooked relationship.
Of course,
I
agree.
Exactly.
Because it will take more time for you to fix something
Exactly.
that start crooked instead of you start something right. And I just remember, I don't know if those who are watching us now, Chris, they do remember the story of Ronaldo. Ronaldo Phenomenal, you know, the Brazilian striker. I don't know how much you know about football, but he has a very bad history when it comes to marriage and relationship. By the way, until now, he has no wife. He has been married, I don't know, 5, 6 times perhaps. But one time he got married in a castle in Paris, in France. And his marriage, I think, was the most expensive marriage by the time.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think something around, I don't know, 2 million, 3 million euros by the time. Something very expensive. And his marriage just lasts the honeymoon. I mean, one day. When they wake up in the other day, they will got divorced. With a top model called, I believe, Ciccarelli. I think that's her name. And that's how many people they have been living their life without make reasonable choices.
Yes.
Ignoring the fact that their heart or their eyes can be very deceitful. One of the reasons why is that I want to let all of you know here in this evening program how important is for you to take part in the love therapy seminars.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because we want you to be a member of the Universal Church or we want you to come to church every day, but we want you to learn what a relationship love is about. Because every lesson, every week, you're gonna be more, I will use more your reason. Because the love talk shows, as much as the love therapy, we are speaking to your reason, to your mind. When Bishop James and Mrs. Elena, they deliver the message, they are leading you to think. And one thing, Chris, that people need to, those who are watching us, you need to think about is you cannot just, ignore the fact that you need to think before you make decisions.
Yes.
So you like someone, you met someone in the church even, you like that person likes you. It's not like this, let's get married tomorrow. You need to really think and do not ignore the signs.
Yes, and in the love therapy, it's a complete service, because we don't come to the love therapy only to find someone to date, to engage, and to get married. We come to the love therapy to learn, to heal. Sometimes you've had experiences with relationship that didn't work, and there is so many things that you need to heal inside of you, and this service is a complete service. So it's really important for the couples. Sometimes couples face difficulties in their marriage and they think, the time will pass, I'm sure we're gonna sort it out, it will, but no, many times the time doesn't heal or doesn't bring the solution. Sometimes we need to go back to the creator of love, which is God.
Definitely.
And in the love therapy, that's where we go to the beginning, how he designed a relationship to be.
Because God is the only one able to fix what is crooked. That's the secret. As he has fixed, for example, myself before coming to the church, as he has been fixed my wife. We used to have crooked lives before knowing God. And he fixed us. So he has the power to do that. And he shall do that in your life as well. But don't ignore the fact that you have to avoid certain relationships, certain things that is just moved by what your eyes sees. Because what our eyes see, he wants to have it. So just pay attention to that. Okay? But I want to talk to you now for what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to have here our Q&A program. We have a very interesting question that we'll be answering tomorrow. But if you still want to send us your question, you can do that at Liberty Box. You can we are just displaying there for you now at Liberty Box. Send us your question, and we'll be answering here your question in the program. If you say, oh, Liberty Box is a bit hard for me, I have no access to Telegram, you can just type here on the chat once we finish the program as well. Our operator here, Edir, he's gonna get the message and gonna, write and send to us. And after that, we'll be answering those questions tomorrow in our Q&A program.
Yes.
But let me ask you, are you ready for this Wednesday? Our love story with the hot seat. Who is going to be the couple of this week, Chris?
Yeah.
Who the couple of this week will be?
I don't know if people will be able to guess this time.
Because if you guess, you're going to receive a prize.
Well,
as
we're gonna draw.
The winner, we're gonna
Yeah.
draw, and you're gonna have a prize.
Prize, yes.
But who is going to be the couple? I'll be showing you a photo. Oh, that's here. I had my time again. I would relationship much better here. We have someone here, Janet. Oh, if I had my time again, I would relationship much better and hopefully remain in relationship. So my heart will not have any say into it. It will all be about making decisions based on facts. Yeah, Janet. But you
don't-
look, you
yeah.
have your time.
You do.
You see, you are seeking the Creator. I believe I have seen you here with us in the Love Talk Show. God will, be able to bless your love life. I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure. Okay? Be connected with us.
Yes.
Come to the Love Therapy. I'm sure God will help
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you for being here watching us in the program. Well, let me show now the picture of the hand. Okay? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Wow. What a nice picture. Who is this couple? Tell us right here on the shot.
Who?
Who is this couple that you can see there with the hands?
Yes.
This is their wedding day.
Yes. Who this hand?
You right here on the chat. I don't
belongs
know
to.
if you would guess right.
Which couple it belongs to, huh?
Those who are watching us, we have here Tobias from Peckham, Shamiso
Mercy.
from Watford,
Mercy from
Deborah
Croydon.
from FPK, Mercy from Croydon,
Gabi.
Janet,
Brian from Croydon too.
Brian from Croydon as well.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
here on the chat. There is no
Right there.
guessing wrong.
Yeah, don't worry. I know you are thinking right now. You are
Yeah.
looking to that hand and say, who could it be?
Mrs. Let's see, Mrs.
Larissa and
Larissa
Pastor.
and
Oh,
Pastor Alvaro.
okay. That was a guess.
Is a guess. Okay, let's
Let's
see.
go. You put it there. I know you are thinking. I know
Yeah, right
it's
here on the
hard, but
shot.
it's meant to be hard.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Otherwise, it's too easy.
And Chris, look, I think something very nice. You see, leave the hand there, AJ, please. Yeah, let them see half. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Our love stories every Wednesday have been revealing some different experience.
True.
It's not only about the pastor or the pastor's wife. Talk about their experiences, what they like, what they don't like.
Yes.
Every story we learn something different.
Yes, we've been
We
learning.
start from the
yes.
first couple, Pastor David Josai
And
and
Tayo.
Tayo. So both of them, they have a very interesting experience.
Hmm.
So they were together, they were dating. He was already a pastor, she's an assistant,
Yes.
and they were dating for a while, over a year. A year, 5 months, they said, a year, 4 months.
Yes.
And the direction come, look, it's not working. So she was, sent back to her branch, and he was here. I don't know, I think he was in Peckham by the time, I'm not sure.
Yeah. And
The branch he was.
they really shared their experience
Yeah, it was
with us,
very
how
nice.
it was for them.
They
Pas-
trust in God, passed another, I don't know, more than a year.
Yeah.
And God brought both of them together because that was the
Together.
plan of God.
Yeah.
And after being together, now they have been married for 7 years.
Yeah. and
Pastor Morris and Audrey.
After that's the thing. There is no appropriate age.
No.
For God, there is no limits.
Very nice,
seen
Audrey
they-
and Morris.
they
He
were-
there in Australia.
Yes, they
She's
have
here, was
been
here
the
in UK.
Yes.
Both over 30 years old. But she was 35, I believe, or 36 already.
Yeah. So Age
and
is
God,
nothing.
she was serving God, and God brought her Pastor Maurice.
Exactly.
And he was the one that was interesting. He was the one that saw her testimony and liked her testimony straight away. And said, that's the person. You see?
Yeah.
Who's going to be? Let's see.
Yeah.
Janet
People-
says,
yeah.
Pastor Gladson, Taiwan says. Janet
Caroline.
said Bishop James and Mrs. Elena. Gabi wrote Pastor
Pastor
Philip
Philip
Silva. What is the name of his wife? Anonymous wrote Pastor Edgar. So what is the name of his wife as well?
Pastor Edgar is
Yeah. No, for them to write. They wrote the pastor, have to write the name of the wife. Well, we are gonna, our program.
keep on writing
keep
here.
on writing.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave a little bit more the photo. Put the full screen, please. Full screen, dear. Let's see. That they have a look into the photo again.
Oh yeah, I know.
You see,
Looking closer.
look closer. Try to find out who this end is. Pastor Vincent. Who is Pastor Vincent? I don't know. Maybe I don't know this pastor.
Well,
Could be, but I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
you know
know.
him for another name.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe
But
I
keep
know him
on
for another
writing
name.
there. I know that we're gonna select those who
Yeah.
wrote and guessed it right. And on Wednesday or Thursday. No, on
No,
Wednesday. On Wednesday
Wednesday,
we're gonna tell you.
We're gonna tell, of course, we're gonna
And then
be
we're
here
gonna
with
draw.
this couple,
Yes.
and we're gonna telling you who is the winner,
Yes.
the winner of the program.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alex, Pastor William, Pastor William and Mrs.
yeah.
Bruna, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
We don't know.
We shall find out in the program this coming Wednesday. Okay, was a pleasure to be with all of you.
Yes.
We just start our week. As I said to Janet, and this is for all of you. If you are going through a hardship, or perhaps you need to trust in God, let me tell you this. If you are coming, if you attend, if you are trusting God, God shall bless you. Doesn't matter the way. Sometimes
Just
we face
trust.
challenge. Sometimes things doesn't work the way you are expecting. But if God is with us, who can be against us? Okay? Have a wonderful night. It was a pleasure to be with you. See you tomorrow in our Q&A program.
Bye-bye.